This is the Sunshine Headlines Podcast.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sunshine Headlines Podcast. My name is Tito. I'm joined today with beautiful, beautiful people.
I'm Leanne.
I'm Clay.
I'm Lynn.
I'm Alex.
What a joy to be back.
We are whole again.
We are whole
Yeah, we have
again.
the ladies here back again.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello.
Oh my God!
That
and can you
feminine
please?
touch.
Yes, we need the feminine touch
No more dick talk.
in our stories because there was.
Do I even have a
two-
feminine touch? Pause.
Quite obviously, yes, because when it was just the three of us, we just sat here with our dicks in our hands.
Mhm,
Don't
literally.
start.
I
You're
knew it. I
stopping
knew
that
y'all
now.
were just jacking it the entire time.
Who made the most dick jokes?
I cut out like 2 stories.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Were they
Yeah.
also about dicks?
No, those ones didn't involve dicks almost at all.
One of them, I was having like a legit stroke while reading it. Clay looked at me and he's like, "Are you okay?" I went back to listen to the audio. I was like, "Jesus Christ, am I like legit?"
You're smelling toast.
I was
Stroking
like,
out right now?
the high school students, they ran away. So I just want to let everybody know out there, we have changed the name to the Sunshine Headlines Podcast.
All 20 of you, we love you so much.
We love
Please don't leave.
everyone.
Please
who
don't
listens.
leave.
Thanks,
we need
Mom.
more of you. Please tell your moms to listen to the podcast because I think we really hit well with like the 60 to 70 range of listeners. Like, you know, that's the age range of people that listen to this
Are you?
podcast.
I was
you're
seeing more
encouraging
like-
cougars.
Okay.
You're encouraging cougars.
I'm never
Yes.
telling my parents about
Cougars,
this.
please apply.
Going forward, this will be the Sunshine Headline Podcast. We the first 2 episodes will definitely say, you know, Florida Man in it, but from now on, we are now the Sunshine Headline Podcast. If you guys like the previous name, sucks for you.
Just reach out. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know at the Sunshine Headline Podcast at gmail.com.
In case that's a clue.
Yeah. Because I
You're
won't check
welcome
the
to
other
send
email.
complaints. They may go straight into the spam folder, but
Leave a comment on Spotify too. We need engagement there.
We're gonna start today's podcast with, I guess I'll go first.
It makes sense.
I have a really weird one. So the headline is Doctor busted for bizarre urine antics.
urine? What kind of doctor?
Internist doused ex-office with gallons of vile liquid.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The 59-year-old internist sold his Florida medical practice in 2022 to a fellow doctor. In recent months, Paula reportedly became upset over the business with the purchaser, Dr. Dylan Dinesh, 32, who runs affiliated health clinics out of Balsa's former office in St. Petersburg, Florida. Court records did not reveal the nature of the business dispute, though. Investigators allege that Paula went to Dinesh's office on July 30th of this year and soaked the front door in gallons of fluid, which had an odor of urine.
Gallons?
Gallons.
Where did he get gallons
He's
of piss?
saving
Well,
it.
clearly he started stockpiling up on asparagus and buckets.
Or was he stealing
Either it's his
patients'
own
piss?
piss or he's getting it from patients.
I know a guy.
No, he is the guy.
He is the guy.
What is an internist?
An internist? Internal medicine.
He's just stealing urine
He's
from
just
people
stealing piss.
for his petty revenge to
For his
people.
petty revenge.
He's literally about to piss on your dreams.
Or he's like one of these people that like dwell in their basements and like collect pee bottles.
This is fucking tomcat behavior. Male tomcat behavior. Unneutered. Pissing on the front door. Marking his territory.
He's marking his territory.
He's marking his
literally marking his
He's literally
territory.
marking his territory
Yeah.
with piss.
So it has to be his. We have to assume it's
Yeah,
his.
just
Yeah.
it's his, obviously.
So the article continues. On August 17th, Bala allegedly returned to the property and again unleashed a cascade of the rank-smelling liquid.
He did it twice.
On both occasions, cops say Bala and his vehicle were recorded by surveillance cameras. The urine-smelling liquid soaked into the front wooden doors, causing irreparable damage. Replacing the doors will cost about $1,500, according to the arrest affidavit.
I think part of that cost is just to actually have to handle a piss door.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
fair.
so you said urine smelling.
Urine
is it
smelling.
actual piss?
It-
or is it just
It has to be
piss
assumed.
adjacent?
So they can't like say for sure that it's piss, but it smells
Why
like
not?
piss.
Why can't they say for sure?
This smells like piss. We have to have it tested.
I don't think anybody wanted it tested.
Why not?
I think also beyond that, like the things that would identify it as piss specifically break down pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
That I will accept.
And it was like wood door, right? So
Wooden door.
Because it's not like super volatile.
Fancy-ass
Like it doesn't
wooden
like bleed quickly, but like if he soaked it into the wood, I have to assume it took time.
Replacing the door will cost $1,500 according to the arrest affidavit, which reports that the medical practice suffered $6,000 in other losses related to the urine attacks.
Oh no. $6,000. I know how much money you fuckers
I'm not
make.
going to get my checkup. That door smelled like piss.
Yeah, imagine walking up to your doctor's office and you're just like
Turning around, going home.
Ballo was arrested yesterday and charged with this article's report. Ballo was arrested yesterday and charged with felony count of criminal mischief.
Criminal mischief.
covering doors
Criminal
and pee.
mischief.
We love criminal mischief.
We
here.
love it here.
Can't wait to do criminal mischief.
Yeah. If no one else remembers, it is Leanne's. It is the crime Leanne wants on her record.
That's the center of her bingo card.
That's her.
Top
She's
of my
got
bucket
one
list.
goal in life.
Yeah, so it's top of my bucket list right there.
Start saving your gallons of milk and you know what to do
Yep.
with people that you're petty with.
Do not
Cover-
soak a door
Don't
in
do it.
gallons of rotten milk. That is
Yeah.
way worse.
Don't lick
than
the door afterwards. Clearly.
Who was going to lick the door?
I don't know. If you leave,
This door smells like piss. Well, did you lick it?
No,
If it smells like piss, don't lick
Just
it.
don't lick
No licking.
no licking.
Public service announcement.
your
If
fucking
it smells
tongue
like pee,
away.
don't lick it. Article continues. He was released from custody last night after posting a $5,000 cash bond. According to state records, Balsa's medical license, which expires in January of 2025, I think, is active and lists his primary practice address as his $1.7 million waterfront home. In 2003, Bala was formally reprimanded by the Board of Medicine and fined $10,000 in order to perform 100 hours of community service after he improperly prescribed medication to an online client he had never gave a physical exam to.
Just a piss poor way to deal with your problem.
It's a peer-to-peer issue.
No.
the pee got to the pier. That was the issue.
He was under peer pressure.
Actually, he's involved in medical research. All he was doing was trying to find the P curve.
Do you think when they
The
arrested him,
peaker.
they were like, "Hey,
I don't
bud,
get that
you're
one.
in trouble"?
I like that one, yeah. Delete all the other ones and keep that one in.
As we know, women are the funnier sex.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not me, though. Sorry. I'm going to go next. Keeping on theme. Florida man arrested after pooping. Author Sean Roberts. This was posted September 3rd, 2020. Florida man was arrested on drug and weapons charges recently. Deputies say they arrested a 29-year-old man on a weapons charge after finding a .40 caliber pistol in his possession and took him to jail. That's when things got weird. When they arrived at jail for processing, x-rays were taken and the technician said there was a foreign object in the man's stomach. When confronted, Florida man admitted to eating a bag of marijuana, saying he didn't want deputies to find it. A few hours later, the man had a bowel movement and produced a full baggie of weed.
Damn, for real?
That's when he was also booked on drug charges.
I feel like that's just a testament to the toughness of that bag.
That seriously.
Yeah, honestly.
Ziploc.
That's a Ziploc
And that's
ad
just
right
a short.
there.
That's just a short little.
Oh my goodness.
That's wild.
But how much weed was it?
It didn't
Enough to
say.
shit out.
Enough to shit out. So
Yeah.
what, like
50
couple bucks?
kilos.
50 kilos.
No.
Oh no!
No.
I think like a 20.
Like
maybe?
an eighth of a
I have
pound.
a hard
maybe?
enough time taking a multivitamin.
I know. Imagine swallowing leaves in like a plastic baggie. Like,
Just the
Not
whole
the first
bag.
time he had something that size
That's why I
in
don't
his
think it was
mouth.
that. I don't think it was that big.
this guy definitely didn't like wrap it up and then swallow it. Like he was probably getting busted at the time.
And he was like,
oh
"Oh,
no, I
shit,"
got to do
and
this
just
right now.
shoved it in his mouth.
Did it come
Exactly.
out and they just like
Clean
did
it.
flop
So
out.
now there's like. So now there's a poop bag.
They probably had
Yeah,
someone
now there's a
monitoring
shit covered
him
Ziploc in the
for-
evidence bag.
Do you think he tried to hold it in?
Probably.
It's
Well,
as soon as
shit.
he
Like imagine like
Yeah, he knew he
after
was
a
getting more
bad-
charges if he shit it out.
There's just some random deputy just being like, just take a shit, man.
Look, man, we know it's there. Just shit it
Been here
out.
for 8 hours.
Come on, bro. We have the proof. We have the rads.
Oh,
I saw you stuff something in your mouth. Well, you can't prove it.
Yes, we can,
Motherfucker, I'll
Get on the
prove it.
table.
we have the technology.
We have the power.
There was literally a patrol on his booty.
No, there was.
Oh my God. They had a patrol.
This
This
would
one
have
was-
been a perfect.
This one was legal.
This is a legal booty patrol.
Yeah, no, this one actually was not impersonating a law enforcement official. It was a law enforcement official patrolling the booty.
So this was actually the booty patrol.
Yeah.
This was the actual booty patrol department of the police.
I think they made the rookie do it,
Oh, 100%.
right? Oh,
The first year guy, he had to be the one.
Guy.
Like,
They
hey
were like,
man,
hey, it's your
you're gonna
your,
have to get
first
it.
week on the force.
That's a fucking
Go
intern.
watch this dude prairie dogging it for 4 hours.
I've got one posted to Indy 100. This one's written by Kiara Keene. Man caught riding a manatee dares police not to send him to jail.
Goddamn Aquaman.
He was riding a manatee?
A Florida man caught riding a manatee in a local creek unsurprisingly ended up in trouble after daring police to arrest him. Witnesses weren't too pleased when they saw James Roy Massengale Jr., 47, swimming with the 4 manatees.
4 manatees?
4 manatees?
He had a squad of manatees?
Well, they usually run in squads.
What Disney princess shit is this?
What?
Informed him it was illegal to harass them as they're a protected species.
Fuck off. I'm not harassing.
Yeah, that's definitely Aquaman.
It's Aquaman.
To clarify the situation, Massengale responded that he was in fact riding one of them.
I'm not harassing them.
So there
I'm
was
writing
5. You
them.
can only see
Homie.
4.
Have you seen like the bottom side of it? Like I 100% believe.
Check out that manatee's head.
No, not the back side of it. If you see the bottom side of it, it clearly looks like, oh yeah, if I was a 16th century sailor and I saw that thing in the
There
distance,
are
I'd be like,
historical
oh yeah,
theories that manatees are the origin of the mermaid myth.
So the story continues. The man had been swimming in a creek when witnesses spotted him on the creek and decided to call the police. When they showed up, police said they found him reaching for, touching, and lying over the top of manatees in the creek.
Were the manatees upset?
A Florida Wildlife Commission officer informed him that he would receive... Probably not, actually. They're sea cows. They're very gentle creatures.
Yeah.
They're very chill.
I'm sure they were just vibing.
Which is why it's illegal to
Illegal.
molest them.
Yeah, because you can't go fucking with them.
Because they're not gonna-
molesting them.
It's
No,
it's
the
technically...
technical version
Yeah,
of
it's
molest.
technically classified as molesting them when you're like fucking with them.
when you're touching them at all. Yeah.
Because they're so gentle that they're not going to know better. There's actually another
They
story.
just want to be friends.
A Florida Wildlife Commission officer informed him he would receive an order to appear in court on charges of annoying, molesting, harassing, or disturbing a manatee.
So you can get charged for annoying an animal.
Yes.
There's
Not even annoying.
That's another one on the bingo card.
Not just any animal though. It has to be like
Maybe
a
a
very
manatee.
special protected species.
Like a manatee.
Like a manatee. Or an eagle. They're protected.
They are technically-
Are they
They-
really?
Oh,
Yeah,
bald
yeah.
eagles are,
Bald
yeah.
eagles are
Oh, bald
protected.
eagles.
I had someone try to convince me that pigeons were a protected species.
Seagulls. It was seagulls that are protected.
Seagulls are protected.
Yes.
Seagulls are
Yes.
protected?
I did
Yes.
not know
Well, you
this.
have to save those flocks of
Because
seagulls.
they're migrating birds.
Well,
So
see, the thing about it is when it comes to a flock of seagulls, I would walk 500 miles.
And I would walk 500 more.
So that's when Massengale said he wouldn't bother showing up and started chanting, "Take me to jail. Take me to jail."
Take me to jail.
Take me to jail. Take me to jail.
So they took him to jail.
I'm more on this guy's side than anything.
yeah, I think he sounds like a cool dude.
Yeah, man. Like, what? I mean,
I'd
these men
have
like
a
maybe
beer
they
with
wanted
this
a
guy.
hug.
This is the
and he's just there
Aquaman
like,
movie I
yeah.
wanted.
Exactly.
Committing a crime, though.
Yeah.
Of annoying the.
Well,
there's-
no. So the problem with
it's for a
manatees getting
reason.
molested or like messed with is that if they get stressed, they can start floating and then they will die. Massengale was held on a $25,000 bond for harassing the manatees, but mainly for refusing to cooperate with the police.
It'd say, "Take me to jail." Take me to jail where I can play with manatees.
You can't play with the manatees.
Do you think that there are manatees in jail?
Wait, hold on. New prison rehabilitation
Hoser.
program. Instead of cats,
Manatees.
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 It would have been just so
What?
much better if he tried to escape on the back of the
I
manatee.
know.
Right?
I was just like waiting to be like there was a chase that ensued with the manatees.
See, no, that
me,
would convince me it was Aquaman.
Yeah. A Miami woman accused of beating PetSmart worker over bag of cricket.
Crickets.
Cops said that she asked the worker, "Do you want to take this outside?"
Oh, wow.
The original Catch Me Outside girl.
Chris Gothner from Local 10 News, Miami-Dade County, Florida. A Miami woman is facing a first-degree felony charge after police said she assaulted a West Miami-Dade pet store worker over a purchase of crickets. According to Miami-Dade police, the incident happened in May at the PetSmart in the unincorporated Fontainebleau area. The suspect, Genevieve Leah Hidalgo, 24, of Flagami, turned herself into police on Monday. So she did end up turning herself
okay.
in. Very interesting. An arrest report states that Hidalgo went to the store just before 7 p.m. on May 20th, and an employee retrieved a bag of crickets for her after Hidalgo asked to purchase some. The report states that Hidalgo became upset with the number of crickets she was given and became angry with other employees as she went to the register to pay.
This is an inflation issue.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Police said Hidalgo began to argue with the victim, asking, "Do you want to take this outside?" To rectify the dispute, the victim took Hidalgo's bag of crickets and walked into the store's pump room to recount the crickets.
Was this like a 5 for, buy 5, get 5 free? And she's like,
It
I got
doesn't-
9.
It doesn't say if it was a BOGO or not.
Yeah, maybe she was like one short, and it's like not
there a
that.
set amount? It's a goodly sum of crickets.
I don't know. It was apparently enough crickets that she asked for a recount.
I think because they probably sell them by the number.
They're probably like smaller crickets or something than she's used to getting, and so
crickets
it
are-
looked
They're
like less.
like the ones that they sell at the pet store. They're like,
I would
Right,
think
so-
crickets-
They're for
I would
feeding.
think crickets are by the pound. Why would you do it by individual?
Well, because you can sell them for more. Like if you say 10 crickets are $2, like that's going to be like point something of a fucking
but then you're gonna
pound.
have
To be
smaller
fair, you
crickets
don't
and bigger
necessarily need a
crickets.
whole lot of crickets.
Yeah.
For very long either. Like if you
Oh.
like if you're feeding them to animals.
Right.
depends
Yeah.
on what you have,
Well,
like
yeah.
how many animals you
Because
have.
like if you're using it for like a spider, you give them like 1 cricket every 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, this isn't Costco of cricket sales.
This isn't the Costco. You're not buying these things wholesale.
Yeah.
It's not bulk.
Kirkland crickets.
Kirkland crickets.
Also, it's not
been
recommended to
spelled
buy
with a
them in
K.
bulk because they don't keep very well,
They
very
really
long.
don't. They die so fucking fast.
What if you bought them dead? Because you can buy them dead too.
Or just come over to my garage every fucking, April through May and
whenever
collect
like
all
the
the
cricket
crickets.
storms
Yeah.
come through? While the victim was in the pump room and her back turned to the door, Hidalgo entered the pump room and willfully and intentionally pushed the victim back. Said room is only accessible to employees and has a sign stating so, police said.
That's where she broke the rules.
That's where she broke them rules.
I would be so
Also, the
fucking
physical
livid.
assault on someone else.
That too.
yeah, that's probably.
Tomato.
More
She went to a room
importantly, she
shouldn't
went
have.
into a room.
Look, man, I'm a rules follower. That door sign, that was it right there.
I didn't
Yeah.
see a rule that said I
You're
couldn't
right.
hit the employees.
Yeah, that's right. There was no sign to say don't harass the employee.
But she
No,
did
that's just
enter the
generally
restricted
illegal.
area.
did enter a restricted area.
Well, if it's generally the rule, they should generally have a sign.
All right, everyone beware. Tito will hit you if you're not in a restricted
With
area.
your back turned. It's PvP, man.
That is
PetSmart, listen,
It's not authorized access only. It's a PvP zone.
no, for real though, because like I've wanted to hit people for like walking in back in my area. Like I'm like, you fucking what the, and it's always old people. Like they're just like, hi, young lady, where's your? And I'm just like,
Please do not hit old people.
Yeah,
That
you
would
fuck
make
out.
going
beat
to the
them.
mall so exciting.
The report states that the worker pushed back and told Hidalgo, "You can't be here," but things continued to escalate. Police said outside the pump room, Hidalgo intentionally punched the victim multiple times in the head. Hidalgo grabbed the victim's hair and threw her to the ground. Another PetSmart employee then intervened and stopped her from continuing to punch the victim while on the ground, the report states. At that time, Hidalgo fled the scene.
this is like like Karen's crazy cousin or
She
some
beat the
shit.
shit out of this person over.
Crickets.
And not only that, but I would imagine that like because she was just recounting them for her, I'm forced to assume she was like 1 or 2 crickets
Not a
short.
lot of crickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
like
You think
not
she
enough
you think
crickets
she
to
was just
get
fishing
a
for trouble?
an
Nah.
assault charge over.
she woke up and chose violence that day.
Yeah.
Literally.
I really do think it's like Karen's crazy cousin. Like just like she's like the more violent option of
I
those.
want to speak to your manager.
I want to kick your manager's ass.
Kick your manager's ass.
The worker sustained scratches to her face and neck and a minor contusion to her forehead, police said. Hidalgo appeared in Miami-Dade court that Tuesday after turning herself in the day prior on a charge of burglary with assault or battery.
She took the crickets.
Yeah,
She
probably
took the crickets.
It doesn't say specifically if she took the crickets.
She
but
took the
fucking
crickets.
She took the crickets.
And then last we knew, she was in a correctional center.
So actually, she didn't want to pay for the crickets at all.
How many crickets died in that assault?
Yeah. Obviously, she hit her. It's fucking Becky.
Imagine. I fucking wanted to hit
To be
Becky.
fair, I've definitely worked with people where if they started like getting into a fist fight with like a client or a customer, I'd just turn around.
Please remember, these corporations have insurance. They make billions of dollars.
Yeah,
Do
they
not-
do
Do
not
not
care.
die for the place you work at.
Not even like beyond that. Like, just don't chase people out of this place. Like,
Yeah, just
Let them
stay.
that's your safe zone.
They're leaving. Thank fucking God.
That's the
You're-
policy. That's
you're
Turn your
corporate
ass around. Go
policy.
take your 10-minute break.
You're going into PvP. Like,
You're entering
Yeah.
the PvP enabled zone.
yeah, exactly. Out that door is PvP zone.
It's PvP zone.
You're not allowed to do that. Yeah.
I think Florida as a whole is just a PvP enabled
Yep.
area.
That makes sense to me.
So is Texas.
Yeah, Texas. Oh, Texas.
Texas for
So is
sure.
definitely.
Texas. Texas is a PvP.
They're
enabled
very
area.
different kinds of PvP though. Like one of them is like RuneScape PvP, where like you just get robbed.
You have levels of like,
Yeah, and then like here in Texas, PvP is like you could die.
For-
I mean,
also,
Florida
Texas
too.
is also a very dangerous PvE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
No, and now you're entering upper levels of
You
PvP.
entered
Yeah.
boss
Like-
battle music just starts.
That's
I
like
think
shit my dad did.
Why is the Dune guy music kicking on?
Florida man arrested for pooping on dead possum during rush hour traffic. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Florida.
I assume that means bumper to bumper, which means I wouldn't be that mad at seeing this.
When nature calls.
Yeah, it's what's awkward. But a Florida man was arrested after allegedly defecating on a dead possum in the middle of rush hour traffic, according to the police. Rudy Wilcox, 45, was picked up by Clearwater police on Wednesday around 5:30 p.m. after he was seen dropping trow in the middle of the Belcher Road and Willow Tree Trail intersection, and then laying a log on a doubly unfortunate possum.
Wrote this?
Laying a log?
Yes. This is the New York Post. I love this.
It's a little tabloidy. Okay.
Did he intentionally shit on the possum, or was the possum just a sad happenstance?
How often do you get the chance to write a story about a dude shitting on a dead possum, though?
Yeah, seriously.
You could be a little tabloidy.
New York Post.
Well, because, I mean,
The
with
New
the Sunshine
York Post
Law,
is a
I bet
tabloid.
what he did is he was like Googling like poop. Oh, somebody took a shit on
You
something.
think he's just been like, somewhere someone's going to take a shit on something awesome.
Every day, he started his journalistic journey by just typing in
This
the
is
word
the
poop,
dream.
Florida.
Dude, he was hoping to get a Pulitzer for this one.
Be very impressed when the New York fucking Post gets a Pulitzer.
The defendant was observed defecating on a deceased possum with his pants lowered and his anal region exposed.
Well,
A
that's-
Pinellas County affidavit obtained by the Smoking Gun read.
That's pretty.
Yeah, that's usually what you have to
it's
do to
usually
take a
what you
shit
have
on
to do.
something. Yeah.
If he didn't have his pants down, I'd
It
be
would have been
more
shitting his
concerned.
pants, not shitting on a possum.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't know how you poop without exposing your anus. So.
I don't know. Ask Clay.
I mean, I can do it. The cleanup is enormous, though.
I'm getting a lot of chances to pull that one out.
In addition to pooping on the possum with inside of motorists, he was also allegedly witnessed in action by a police officer with the Clearwater Police Department.
Damn, he did it in front of a cop. Balls.
When questioned, Wilcox denied the accusations and said the officer who witnessed him doesn't see straight, according to the affidavit, but police weren't having it.
But he pooped straight.
You can't prove that I did this.
Prove that this is my poop.
Can they?
Sir, there is shit on that possum, and I watched you take it.
It's like the body cam footage.
Oh God.
No, trust
Not
me, I
the
take a
body
lot of
cam.
shits. That one's not mine.
That's not my bad.
That don't look like mine.
The possum pooped himself while he was dying. So
Sir, that is in his thoracic cavity.
A full human shit
You
just
see, that's-
sitting on top of the
That's
possum.
not mine, because if it was mine, there'd be a bag of weed in it.
Physical evidence was viewed at the scene, which corroborates the allegation.
I wonder what physical evidence that could be.
Once again,
I still want to know if
True
the possum
detective.
did he purposely shit on this possum?
that's what I want to know. Is like why?
Did
why
he see? Was he in like bumper to bumper traffic and he was like, "Man, I got to take a shit."
as opposed to
that
what?
what-
Accidentally shitting on the possum?
I think.
yeah,
I,
honestly.
I have
What
a-
do you mean?
I have
he
a
saw the
theory.
possum, he pulled his pants down, he shit on it.
I have a theory. I've been saying this for like 30 seconds now.
Please, Leanne, give us your wisdom.
I think it was like an exhibitionist thing. Like he wanted to do this in front of everybody. This is bumper to bumper
The
traffic.
last thing I'm paying attention about.
The one dude out of his car shitting on a possum.
Yeah, I mean,
Did he get out of his car to do it?
No, here's the thing.
Plot twist.
Wilcox, who is homeless, was not under the influence of any intoxicants at the time of the alleged incident, according to the report. He was charged with exposure of sexual organs and booked at the Pinellas County Jail. So what I'm thinking is he had a bone to pick with this possum. This possum had to somehow got hit by a car, and he's like, "Oh, fucker."
So
This was a revenge shit.
no, so head cannon.
Okay, I changed. I changed.
Head cannon for
I
this
agree.
story. This man and this possum were actually pretty close. They had been recently living together.
Enemies to lovers to enemies.
He told the
Someone get
possum.
book talk on the line.
He told the possum, "Do not try to cross this active intersection in high traffic." Possum did it anyways. He said, "I'm going to shit on you now."
No, I like Alex's theory.
You know,
though.
I love that book.
Do you think it was
like
his
the
way
third
of returning
chapter. It
him
got-
to the earth?
No,
Do you think
burying him.
was this his way of returning him to the earth in this concrete jungle?
I honestly think he probably was like, vultures are going to eat him anyways. They'll eat my shit while they're at it.
They will.
So, like,
No, because this feels personal.
No, it's definitely personal. I think he had a bone to pick with that possum.
I think Alex is right. I
Which,
think
I mean, technically, mine falls into that too, though. The bone to pick would be, I told you not to do this.
Yeah, but revenge is such a better story.
I think he hated this possum. And
Florida woman is arrested for having lesbian threesome in a pool in front of children, with her mom then kissing her as she is arrested by police.
I need you to understand, I was 0.2 seconds away from saying, fuck yeah, she did nothing wrong. And then you said in front of children.
yep.
Yeah.
No, also the incest aspect.
So this is by Emma Richards from the Daily Mail. And this was actually posted August 25th, 2024. So I'll read it again. So that way you guys...
Super recent.
Yeah. Florida woman is arrested for having lesbian threesome in a pool in front of children, with her mom then kissing her as she's arrested by police.
Oh,
So
so her mom saw it.
So her mom kissed
Or
her.
her mom came out.
You
And,
really you had me until you.
so it was her mom there, or did
why was she specifically arrested? There was 2 other people involved
Yeah.
in.
It gets to that.
Okay.
Oh, there's layers to this. I'm so excited.
Shocking body cam footage shows the moment a Florida woman is arrested after she allegedly engaged in a lesbian threesome in a public pool in front of children.
Yeah, that's not great.
Wait, in a public pool?
It means it was in an apartment.
Disgusting.
The woman who told officers her name was Juliana was seen getting a kiss on the cheek from her mom before being taken to jail on June 14, 2023.
No incest.
Okay, that's normal.
Yeah, I can forgive a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
Body cam footage of the
Very
incident emerged for the first time this week from the article. Juliana and her 2 friends who fled the scene before cops arrived.
Good for them.
That's what you should do.
Not good for them. There were children involved. I keep forgetting about the children.
Please, will somebody think of the children?
Think of the children because I have ADHD.
Were allegedly seen naked in the pool having oral sex with each other at an unidentified housing complex in St. Lucie, Florida.
Yeah, that's just nasty. That's the trashiest shit you could do.
Lynn wants to be on their side.
I really do. Listen, I want to be on their side so bad. It's the children. I can't justify.
Should have
doing it around
gone to the
kids.
swamps
That's
or
just
something.
fucked up, man.
An employee took photos of the woman in the act after a worried mother informed him of what was allegedly taking place.
I bet he did.
That's fucked up too.
Well, no evidence. They're calling the cops at this point, all right?
I don't think he needed to take a picture on his like personal cell phone.
I would be taking a picture being like, this is what they were fucking doing. Like, this
Right.
is exactly what they were doing.
And like, think about this picture. Like, yeah, okay, you're looking at it kind of sexually, but then in the corner you see a 3-year-old child just like in the shallows.
When officers from the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office arrived, Juliana was arrested. Her baffled boyfriend, who lives in the complex, was left speechless. He didn't know what was going on.
What?
So these were just her 2 friends.
Damn.
She was cheating.
The bizarre incident started when cops pulled up to the complex and talked to the blonde woman who said she was the property manager. He is seen approaching her car as she showed him images of the woman that were sent to her by the other male employee. The officer then drove his car further into the complex as Juliana, dressed in a black one-piece, shorts, and a long red braid, walked towards him. He asked her, "Y'all just come from the pool?" She scratched her head and said, "No," and walked away from him.
Just came in the pool.
In
Nope.
a swimsuit, dripping
Come
wet.
from the pool?
No, I
from
can't-
the pool? No. In the pool? Maybe.
No, just no.
Not specified by this article.
The officer then asked her to come back as she continued to walk towards an ice cream truck.
See, so he needed to see the picture in order to like be like, okay, she's not just lying. Like that was the chick I saw in the photo.
I guess she wasn't done licking things.
She had a warm treat. Now she needs a cool one.
He followed her and said, "Okay, so you want to get arrested, huh?" "Arrested for what?" she screamed at him. The footage shows. She continued to repeat the question as the officer grabbed her arms, placed them behind her back, and attached handcuffs to her wrists. "I'm here to do an investigation. I told you to come here," he said to her. "Arrested for what?" the girl continued to ask. "I told you to come here, and if you're not going to listen to me, I'm here for a legitimate reason," the officer said as he locks the cuffs onto her.
Not to be the devil's advocate, she does entirely have a right to ask what the fuck is she being arrested
Yeah,
for.
and
That cop is in the wrong.
He
for not
is in the
saying
wrong
anything.
for not
Yeah.
informing her that he's investigating something.
I don't care how
No,
bad
absolutely.
the crime was. Like she does in fact have rights as a human being.
Lynn's like, I'm back on her side.
No, yeah. I mean, and if
no,
you like,
I'm on the side of human fucking rights.
you
when
could
being-
even like just like vaguely
He
describe
could
like,
be
hey, I'm
like he's on a
investigating something that
power
happened at the
trip
pool.
instead of handling that appropriately.
Yeah.
Right.
He then told her she was being arrested for lascivious behavior. Two men then walked over to the officer and Juliana when the cop told
She's
them
guilty
to
as
back
shit,
away.
right? He told her what she was getting arrested for.
I still think he's in the wrong.
Eventually, I bet. You probably.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Before the cuffs are introduced, you should inform them.
Yeah.
Well, she's
Yeah.
kind of whatever combative, but whatever.
What did she do? A man in a black t-shirt asked the officer. Juliana is then brought to the passenger side of the patrol car as he explained to her that she ignored his request to approach him just minutes before. The officer then opened the door and placed the woman on the seat as she was asked, "What's the issue?" He then told her to sit as she continued to ask what she was getting arrested for, and he was saying, "Get in the car." The woman sucked her teeth and continued to argue with him. "You didn't tell me what's the issue, nor did you read me my rights," did she say.
Mm-hmm.
She's in the right here.
I mean, he
She's
did know.
She's a fucked up person. He is also a fucked up person.
No, I mean, he did actually, as long as he did inform her that she was being investigated for lascivious behavior.
He did say that, yeah.
He has informed her what the investigation is.
Handcuffs this so she doesn't run. Like that's
Yeah, but for what?
Right. And I mean, no. Like,
She has the right to ask that as well. I would like details on what the fuck is happening right now.
I think
but
that's
he's
where
investigating.
it's barely
and,
started.
Like, she's quite obviously being like, she's being aggressive towards him. So like, I'm actually going to be a little bit on his side here. Like, I do see the power trip, but
one
he
sentence.
has checked
Through one sentence.
I'm never on a cop's side.
I know.
He has checked the box of like saying what the hell's going on.
Yeah, check the box of saying
Whatever.
He then shoved her into the car as she screamed before slamming the door in her face. The two men are filmed approaching the cop, and one says, like, "That's my girlfriend and everything. They're over here in the pool performing oral sex, brah, in front of kids. I got pictures of it," the cop told the man. Another cop said, "So that's a rap, man."
The poor boyfriend had nothing to do with this. So being rude to him is
so
like
fucking Floridian.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets even
more Floridian.
Her boyfriend then told the officers that he understands why she was arrested.
Oh shit, my bad, dude.
Yeah, that's fucked.
My bad, bro. Take her away.
The arresting officer then tried to speak to Juliana and to get her name, but she appeared extremely aggravated and hostile. She told us to leave, and we left. And what you just told them we did in front of kids, we didn't do in front of kids. So lie again, she told the police. After finally giving the officer her name, the officer's body cam captures the property manager explaining the inappropriate incident. She showed officers more images of Juliana and the two women as the cop called it full-on pornography.
Full-on pornography.
They were getting it.
They were getting it on.
In the pool.
Florida porn.
Florida porn.
Florida porn.
There was an alligator
It
involved.
involves children. What? Who said that?
The property manager then informed the officer that that when she approached the woman with the images, they said it was weird that she even had them.
That's what I'm saying.
But she's denying everything right now.
So
and it's the
right
only thing
now,
that they can
the
be like,
only thing
I'm
that-
not saying it's not helping these cops with their case against this woman who did, in fact,
do this.
by photo evidence did something wrong. I will say
Public space.
it is still kind of weird that these people saw this happening.
Yeah, it's
and the
also
first
kind
thing
of
was,
weird
I
to
need
have
take
sex in the
photos.
pool.
Yeah, it's a weird ass thing to see. I don't know about y'all, but the apartment complex that we have, like, there's at least like 10 kids in there at like lunchtime every fucking day. So
I mean, it's
it's
kind
not
of
like
weird
one
that
or
they
two
took a
kids.
picture instead of
It's
being
not
like,
weird
"Hey,
that much.
quit doing that. Get
Right.
the fuck
No,
out of
no.
here."
Yeah.
No,
That's not what you said.
Alice has
You
got
said
a
in the pool,
sex
totally
in the pool. You
normal.
did not say sex in the
Alice
pool
has
with
got a
children.
point, yeah.
like instead of going, "Hey, get out of here. Don't do that." Like,
They took
now my
photos.
response is to quietly take pictures
It's
of
highly
you.
illegal. There was probably like 10 kids there.
It doesn't say. She told officers that
We're not denying that she did anything illegal.
Yeah,
We're
right.
saying why the fuck did like
It's
several
just
people
weird to take
photos
pictures of
this?
it. Yeah.
she told the officer that at the time she said to the woman, "What's weird is that you don't have enough sense to know that you're in a public place and there's kids around."
Yup.
Why do people looking at
the
me like
pool
that? I'm
closes
not
at
on
10.
this woman's side.
You sound like it sometimes.
I'm not pro this chick. I'm anti-cop.
Pro sex in the pool, but without children in it.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
that's fine.
The pool closes
how you
at
get a
10.
yeast
Those
infection,
kids were
but
not
that's fine.
supposed to be there.
Yeah, two consenting adults.
I'm an
no
adult.
issue.
Two consenting adults.
Three
fucking in a
consenting
pool.
Three
adults.
consenting adults.
Listen,
No issue.
That's
However
already
many.
difficult
adults
enough.
fucking in a pool, that's fine. You add in a minor, I'm out.
Have an orgy in a pool. I don't care.
Fuck off with that. Yeah.
In another clip, the employee who caught the woman explained exactly what happened before filling out a statement for officers. Eventually, Juliana's mother arrived at the scene and asked the officers what's going on. After hearing what her daughter got arrested for, her mother, dressed in a jean shorts and a black Kiss t-shirt, looked at Juliana's boyfriend and said, "Call your daddy. She needs an attorney.
Oh god damn it! My mom came to my arrest.
Sorry, if my mom came to my arrest, I'd commit suicide by cop. Like at that point, it's over for me.
What if it was for sex in a pool in front of minors?
I'd kill myself.
Kill her
I'd
too?
kill myself. It's over for me.
She then asked to talk to her daughter as the officers walked her towards the car. You tell me where the fuck these bitches are, the mother told her daughter.
You tell me where the fuck these bitches are.
There you go. I couldn't do the accent. What you're going to learn, apparently, the hard way is if a bitch can't stay here when your ass gets in trouble, they're not good friends, she added.
You may be licking their pussy, but they're not good for
She calmly went to go get ice cream.
Yeah, I think she tried to play like, oh,
I'm cool.
Nobody
Like-
got me.
Mom, I think, is focused on the wrong.
Mom is.
I think
absolutely
she
focused
knew
on the
that
wrong
these
thing.
girls were like,
No, yeah,
Trouble.
100%. But
Do you think any of these women actually knew there were children? That were
When
around?
you're-
They might have-
Probably
When you're in
not.
the
I think they were
moment.
very focused on one
They were
thing, and then
focused on
and then a
something
kid maybe
completely
There has to be
wandered
some
into
sort of
this
substance involved,
vicinity.
either drinking or like drugs or something. I think. 'cause
But regardless, your
that is
child is sitting in the
a
back of a
sober
police car
person.
being arrested for having sex in front of children.
and you says your friends suck.
She says your friends suck.
playing devil's
They
advocate.
do.
The property manager did say there's children around, and she said there was no children there to the cops. So I think they thought they were alone, and they're just saying, no, there's people that live around here that could see you. That's what
That
I'm
does-
thinking.
That makes
Changes it
more sense.
slightly.
That does actually
Wait,
change
that
it a
makes
little.
But didn't you
more
say that there was a
sense.
kid in the photo?
No,
Slightly.
I made that shit.
No, he made that up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
God,
no,
Clay, fucking
just-
misinformation machine over here.
no, but like honestly, there could have been like at any point like someone walking
Right,
up to
right.
the
Oh,
child.
absolutely.
Which, I mean, no, it's still a valid place, but it does also lend more
Change
credence
things.
to.
Yeah.
But
Like,
that's
why
what
are you
But
taking
that goes on the
pictures?
thing of
Yeah,
could
what-
have been versus was there.
Yeah.
Her mother continued to speak to her before asking officers if she could take her daughter's jewelry off before she was taken to the station.
Oh my fucking god.
As her mom
Priorities.
As her mom took off her rings, necklace, and bracelet and earrings, she handed them to Juliana's boyfriend to hold. Juliana protested.
I would have been done with her. I would have been gone.
Juliana protested, I have a case that's open. I can't be charged with nothing right now.
Well, you should have thought about that.
Her mom then
Double jeopardy.
Jesus,
not the same.
You can't charge me with another crime.
Actually, I already have a charge for lascivious behavior in public.
Those are separate crimes, ma'am. You got to-
We're just they do all roll together.
her mom told her daughter that she just had a ticket against Juliana and she continued to complain about a program she's in. Well, at the
Not
end of
anymore.
the day,
DUI.
I'll make sure you get into a few programs, her mother said.
Woo!
Juliana got back in the car. Her mother kissed her on the cheek and told her to be respectful and shut your fucking mouth as the clip ends.
Smart woman.
solid
Best advice she's gotten so far.
I mean, honestly, like, yeah, okay, priorities were wrong, but mom is in fact spitting facts. Like,
Lawyer.
Lawyer, do not talk.
She said, you call a lawyer, you shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah. And your friends suck.
be
And your
respectful.
friends,
Shut up.
friends fucking suck and they keep getting you
Dude.
into trouble.
Moms know best. Juliana was arrested for sex offense, unnatural and lascivious acts, resisting arrest without violence,
Homophobia.
Homophobia.
The unnatural.
You think?
What the fuck?
Absolutely. No,
And
legitimately.
100%.
and
You think
indecent
so?
exposure in
Man,
public.
I just thought he was on a power trip.
It is unclear if she was charged for these crimes or if the other women ever were located. And the article ends with the Daily Mail did contact the St. Lucia County Sheriff's Office with no response.
You lied about the alligator. I heard you say there's alligators in this.
No, we were saying
It's
that
a
it was
joke.
it was a Florida, such a Florida story.
I got excited for the alligators.
You got excited.
There was no alligators.
I promise alligators next time.
Okay. I need the alligators.
Won't be hard to find.
Thanks for joining us this week at the Sunshine Headlines. Catch you next week.